Hi everybody, welcome back to another cottage renovation video. Now in today's video I've got some emergency repairs to do upstairs in the roof space. Lots of other things going on as well, so I'm going to need extra materials. So I'm just off to the builders merchants and you're more than welcome to come along with me. Here's my trusty steed, trailer hooked up already. Let's go. So just a quick 15-minute journey down the road, which is quite useful because I'm here most days. I'm going to need some sand, some timber, some lime as well for the rendering. Yeah, just anything else that pricks my memory when I'm walking around. So, have they got any lime? Yes, they have. Okay. 19 euros 30. Can get it cheaper, but it's further away, so you have to balance the time and the fuel with the extra cost. So we get a few bags of that. Now that compared to the price of, say, cement, so yeah, a significant increase in cost, nearly 3 times as dear, but it's well worth it. Okay, so 2 bags of that, sand, some timber. So I'm after quite a heavy duty piece of timber, so about that size but not as long. So right, what we got here, it's on offer. 2.5 metre, no, 3 metres long, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's the sand I need.
Welcome, sir. Coffee.
So all loaded up, let's head back to base. See you there. Well, that tarpaulin seems to be just about holding up. Like I say, the main purpose is to keep it dry inside, which it still is. Yeah, still not had any luck recruiting a roofer. They all seem to be very busy, so if there's any roofers in the area, leave us your contact details in the comments. Okay, right, let's talk about what's going on inside. So there's my timber. Have a little tidy up in a second. This is the window board that I fitted in the previous video. So this wall had lots of defective plaster on, which I've removed now. And the same with the other side. These two walls, well, these two sections of walls are going to be not insulated from the inside. They're going to be insulated from the other side, which is another building. So on the inside I can have some nice lime render. As spoke about in the previous video, I'm going to leave the nice big stones exposed around the fireplace, around these openings. Yeah, I plan to do something a little bit different in this recess. I'll talk about that another time, but for now, yeah, like I say, I was going to point the joints, but they're quite, well, it's not really possible really. It's like an infill, so I'm going to go with render on that. Yeah, nice. Clean the fireplace up. So yeah, that's that wall, but for now I'm going to go upstairs and have a look at the roof structure. So we've got a nice blank canvas up here now. This is through into the adjoining building, which is the barn. There'll be the problem. The rafter has snapped where the water has come in and weakened it. So, bit of timber work to do there. Nothing complicated, but very necessary all the same. This is a previous repair I've done to the A-frame. So that's doing its job now. And for those of you that didn't see the previous video, this whole wall here was full of clay. Now it's a traditional method that they use in the past, but it was defective. It'd come away from the timbers and there was a lot of weight there just, you know, wobbling about. So that's come down, which has also relieved a lot of weight off the timbers and allowed access as well, which was, you know, a very big help. So I've got to do some work there and some work there in that area. Tie the two A-frames together with some timber, lock it together, and yeah, just allow for, you know, this area here to be repaired from the outside. So basically the purlin, which is this big timber here, stretches from each A-frame, that point there to that point there. Now its main job is to support these rafters, which in turn support the batten, which in turn you lay your tiles upon. What I'll probably do is piggyback the new timber through there to pick up both purlins and to allow the extra rafter to come down and sit underneath the battens, the new battens that are going to be put in place. So yeah, a little bit of cutting and figuring out to do. Now over here we have the chimney breast. Now it looks like there's lots of daylight up there, but I've had a look outside and I think the mortar overhangs the tile, so it doesn't actually appear to be leaking there. But nevertheless, this has got to be all rendered, and all down here needs to be infilled with lime and some rocks, and then in turn maybe have a look at this to see whether this is okay. I might render that. Yeah, that's blown. Yeah. Have a look at that and remove the defective and put in fresh. I've just noticed, I don't know what that bit of metal is. What the hell's that? Oh. That's out of a scythe sickle. Right, I'll have a measure up. I'll have to take some of these boots off of here. Don't really like doing that because it disturbs. I was not going to put up a fight. It disturbs the old roof, but yeah, it's just a temporary measure, but all the same, it's got to be done properly. That one might have to come off. Yeah, so basically I've got to pick up these rafters all the way through to allow for my new one to be inserted. I think I'd better put that hatch down as well. Do that right now. Don't want to go down the quick way. So before I start work, we had quite a storm yesterday and the day before. I've noticed a little bit of movement and heard some more tiles slipping. So I just want to go up to the top, the apex part of it, and just check that it hasn't damaged any more of the structure, because if I'm working down below and there's, you know, sort of 200-300 kilos of tile sitting above my head and they all of a sudden decide to come crashing down on me, you know, that's not a good thing. So I'm just going to go up the ladder now and just check it out just to make sure. Always safety first. You know, this may have to be addressed when the weather's better from the outside. Obviously it's all got to be stripped off. This is the main concern, this timber here. It's it's snapped off and it's just suspended. Oh yeah. There's no way of me getting that rafter out from the underside because it's attached. Sorry, let's get focused. It's attached to all the battens, so I don't want to lose any more of them tiles. Okay, I knew it was going to be a bit of a head scratcher, this one. There's only so much you can do from the underside. I think, to be honest with you, I think this is best tackled once the roof is stripped off from the outside. Okay, well, it has deteriorated since I last checked it out, so right, something else on the list. Well, that's not a problem. I had to purchase the timber anyway, so when I do come around to working with the roofer, we've got all the materials here, so that's not a worry. Okay, plenty more to do. Can't tackle the roof windows because it's absolutely pouring down. So what we can do is start from the top and start putting up the silver insulation. So maybe I'll get set up and we'll start insulating the top of the roof. Got to deal with that end there, but don't have to go right into that at the moment. So we'll start this side and that side. Won't do that yet because once again we've got a roof window going in somewhere there, but we can deal with the section below. So right, okay, slight change of plan, and this is the insulation, or the first layer of insulation I'm going to be using in the roof space. Acts as a vapour barrier as well. Yeah, got a good price on this. It was on offer, 2 rolls to get me going. Before I get started on the insulation in the roof, I just remembered I haven't introduced you to the new family member yet, have I? Would you like to go and see who I'm on about? Right, okay, let's go. I'm going to have to be quiet because the chances are she's asleep. Let's just take my muddy boots off. No, she's awake. Sort of. Hello, dear. Now this is Fifi for short, otherwise known as Phoenix. Oh, do a little stretch for the camera. Now Tom rescued this dear little cat. She was abandoned in one of the properties that he was assessing, getting on his books. The neighbour told him that this poor little deer had been abandoned, and they caught her in their fridge, got in their house, and she was licking the pork chops in their fridge, so she was desperately hungry. We've fed her up. She's doing really, really well now, and yeah, she's beautiful. So well done, Tom, for rescuing her. Yeah, bless her. She's no trouble. Hey, dear. Oh, I'll let you get back to sleep. Okay, right, let's get back to work. Well, ain't she a little beauty? Bless her. Yeah, we've had her several weeks now. Been to the vets, had all checked out. So yeah, she's making good progress. Okay, talking of progress, I'll just get set up and I'll see you back upstairs. When you're installing this silver insulation, what you need to try and do is have as least amount of joins as possible, because it is also a damp proof course, vapor barrier as well. So what I like to do is use battens and screws to pull it tight to start with. That way, if you need to adjust it, you can unscrew it. If you use staples immediately, it's not so easy. Any overlaps, you use this special tape here. Just overlap, and then all your overlaps must be taped and fixed firmly into place. So that's how it's going to be. Like I say, I can do the bottom section, I can't do the middle, but I can do the top, so yeah, it'll help keep out the weather. What I'm probably going to do on this side between the two purlins is build another framework, insulate it, and then finish with my boarding on the face. So yeah, it'll help keep it cooler in the summer heat as well, and also in the winter it reflects the heat back in by as much as 50%. So once you double up with your insulation on the inside, you know, you're talking a very good thermal property there. So don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, reminder bell, drop us a comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.